Hello students, in this video I am going to solve ICSE Board Class 7 Factors and Multiples chapters some hard questions. So let's start. So as the question says, the question is to find the x. X is the other number and the one number that is given to us is 23. LCM of two prime numbers is also given, which is 437. Let the other number be x. So when we will multiply 23 into x means n1 into n2 is equal to the LCM. So here we will divide it 437 by 23 and we will got our answer 19, which is the other number, that means n2. Our seventh question is, what is the greatest 6-digit number that is exactly divisible by 48 and 108? This is one of the hardest question of this chapter, so let's start. So this is what we have to do in this question. First step, if you do this question with steps, with all the detailed explanation in this answer, you will got full marks. Find the LCM of 48 and 108. Remember, what is the greatest 6-digit number that is exactly divisible by 48 and 108? So our first step is to take the LCM of 48 and 108, which is given in the question. When we will take LCM, I hope you all know how to take the LCM. So here I will not explain this part, but if you want, you can see it, that how I divided 48 and 102 with 2 and I find the LCM. The factors here are multiplied and you can see we got the LCM 432. Now after finding the LCM 432, our next step is to remember that 6-digit greatest number is 999. We will divide 999 by 432 as our LCM is 432. So let's start. 999 divided by 432 will give us quotient as 2314 and our remainder is 351. I hope you all know what is the quotient in division and what is the divisor and what is the remainder. It's basic. So as our 2314 is our quotient and 351 is our remainder. So let's check it out. Is it this our answer or not? Note that 2315 into 432 means one number more than 2314. Our quotient, one number greater than our quotient is 2315. We are multiplying 2315 with our LCM. The number we get is a 7-digit number. You can check it by multiplying 2315 with 432. You will get a 7-digit number. That means multiplying divisor and quotient, we get a 7-digit number. But our question is to find the 6-digit greater number which exactly divisible by 48 and 108. So we will check it like 432 and 2314, which is our quotient. So let's multiply these and we get 999648, which is the greatest 6-digit number that is common multiple of 48 and 108, thus exactly divisible by both. So this is our required answer. These two steps are very important. If you want, you don't need to write this statements, but you must remember the first step and the second step. Our first step is to find the LCM of two given numbers, and our second step is to divide the greatest number with the LCM. Thank you. Our next question is question number 8. Romy has 3 ropes of lengths 42 meter, 49 meter and 63 meter. If the ropes are cut into smaller ropes of equal length, what will be the greatest possible length of each smaller rope? So let's see the solution. As the given question suggests that Romy has 3 ropes of length, these given lengths, and the question also says that it wants the greatest possible length of each smaller rope. Please remember students, whenever the question says greatest possible, as long as, largest or greatest number, all these statements mean he wants that you have to find the HCF. As the question suggests, there are 3 ropes. So let's find the HCF of these 3 given lengths. I hope you all know how to find the HCF. So this is how we find the HCF of each number 42. We will divide it by the smallest number. 2 into 21 is equal to 42. Then we will next divide 3 with 7 to get 21. This is how we find HCF of 42. Same here and same here. So let's see what we will do after finding this part. We will write the factors like 42 is equal to 2, 3, 7. 49 is equal to 7 into 7. And also 63 is equal to 3 into 3 into 7. What are we seeing? That the common term or common number we can say is only 7. 7 here, 7 here and 7 here. So our highest common factor is 7, which is our required answer, 7 meter of length. So the greatest possible length of each smaller rope is 7 meter. Our next question is question number 9. Megha has 2 pieces of ribbon. One ribbon is 270 centimeter long and the other one is 350 centimeter long. She wants to cut them into strips of equal length that are as long as possible. Please note these words, as long as possible. What do you mean by as long as possible? That means this is the hint that you need to find HCF. What would be the length of each strip? So to find the length of each strip, we are given with 2 pieces of ribbon, which is P1 270 centimeter and P2 350 centimeter. So here we are going to find HCF of 270 and 350, which is the given numbers. 270, 2 into 5 into 3 raised to power 3. When we have one number 2-3 times multiplied, we show it as an exponential form. So here 3 is 3 times, so we write it as 3 raised to power 3. So here 270's factors is completed. What about 350's factors? 2 into 5 into 7 into 5. So here what is common? 2 and 5. As 2 and 5 are common, we find the HCF of 2 into 5. HCF is 2 into 5. Please note that the number is coming 2 times but in different numbers. So we will write it only once. 2 into 5 is equal to 10 centimeter, which is a common method of finding HCF. So I hope you know all this. This is what our answer is. So I hope students, all these questions are clear to you. Now let's move on to question number 10, which is also one of the easiest question, but we will try to explain it in more easy way. So let's read out our 10th question. The dimension of the floor of a rectangular room are 3 meter 60 centimeter into 5 meter 40 centimeter. It has to be covered with square tiles. What is the dimension of the largest square tile that can be fitted? how many such tiles are required to cover the floor. Let's see the solution. Always remember, students, write the given part first. So, in question number 10th, we have been given with dimensions of floor of a rectangular room. So, in a rectangular room, we have length and breadth. 3 meter is 3 meter and 60 centimeter. We can convert 3 meter 60 centimeter into centimeter only. So how will we do that? 60 centimeter is already in centimeter, so there is no need to change it. We have to change 3 meter. 3 into 100, which is 300 plus 60. So what we will get? We will get 360 centimeter. Same here, 540 centimeter. We are converting it into simpler form to get the answer easily. Now, to find the largest square tile that can be fitted, we have to find HCF. So how will we find HCF? The same procedure you have to apply. 360, 2, 2, 2, 5, 3, 3. I hope you got the point. Now let's find the HCF of 360 and 540. Here we can see 2 is common. So we round off 1, 2, second 2, 2, 2. Sorry for this. 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3. So what we have to do to find the HCF? We will multiply the common ones between these two numbers. What are common numbers? 2, 2, 5, 3, 3. So we will get 180 as our HCF. I hope HCF is clear to you. Which means, what does this 180 means? Which means the largest square tile should have a dimension of 180 into 180 centimeter. Please remember, we have to find dimension, not only the centimeter of one side. So as the question asks us for square tile, we should know that square is something which has equal sides. So we will have 180 this and 180 this. Length and breadth both will be equal. So 180 into 180. Now the most important part comes to find number of tiles required. So how many tiles we have to fit it into that rectangular room? So to find that, we have to divide area of floor, which is given to us, and area of square tile, which we have been finding. So what we will do, we will divide both these quantities and we will get the answer 6 tiles. You can divide it easily. So here we are going to put 6 tiles of 180 into 180 dimension to fill the rectangular room. As we are done with revision exercise, we are going to do one more question, which is from exercise 3.2, but it is similar as question number 7. So let's see what is the question. So here is your question number 7 of exercise 3.2. Let's see what the question says. What is the smallest 6-digit number that is exactly divisible by 48 and 108? So can you see there is a difference of only one word, which is smallest, and there we had solved the question with the greatest 6-digit number. So let's see how will we do it. Again, try to do these questions with steps. You don't need to write any statements, but always remember to put the step number 1, as you can remember this part easily. So let's find the LCM of 48 and 108. We have done this before also. So let's see it fastly. 2 raised to power 4 and 3 raised to power 3. 432. We know the LCM is 432. So now the step number 2. Step number 2 is As we know, smallest 6-digit number is 1 lakh. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. So 1 lakh is the smallest 6-digit number. This part you have to remember, or you know it generally. So this is, now what we will do, we will divide it. Here also we will do the same procedure, but the difference is that we know this is the smallest number. So as our step 2 is division, what we will do, we will divide 1 lakh with 432, as there we have done with 999. So here the LCM is 432. We are going to divide it with 432. And we will get quotient 231 and remainder 208. Our step 3 is, since 1 lakh is not divisible by 432, we are going to check next number, which is 232. Next number of quotient. 232 into 432 is 1,224,000, which is our required answer, which is exactly divisible by 48 and 108. Please remember students, you have to check the answer once or twice.